a lot of stuff on this table right here. I have gone way too long without doing an Empties video, and it is literally like taking up this much. You can't even see my hands. They go outside the frame. That's how much space it's taking up on my table. And I feel like I have to do this every time I do an Empties video because I wait too long. But I am going to put this up into 2 videos. I'm going to do skincare and then makeup. So for this one, I think I'm going to do skincare. Now, I know that my head's kind of being chopped off, and you may feel I'm a little close to the camera for this kind of video, but I've had a couple complaints about my background. The last one, for some reason, it wouldn't let me, if you're watching this, it would not let me respond to your comment. This is my home office for myself and my husband. So getting a separate backdrop is going to be, I don't know, it's not as easy. It's not like this is just my beauty room. So I'm sorry if you find that my background is way too distracting or too messy or you don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to figure something out, but for right now it is what it is. So I'm trying to stay a little bit closer to the camera so that you don't see anything back here. So I'm gonna be just a little up in your face for this video. I don't think you mind. And I also wanted to film this today because I think it might be the last time I film a video with this hair. I am going pretty dark tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna get a lob. I'm done with the long stringiness. All right, let's get into what this video is really about. If you are new to my channel, then some of these products are gonna be new to you. If you are not, a lot of these are gonna be repeats. I know that can get kind of annoying, but I do want to really just drive home the fact that if they are repeats and I'm spending my money on these over and over and over again, that just proves to you how much I really love these products. And I just want you to understand the love that I have for these products and why. So I'm sorry if it's going to be a little bit, I don't know, repetitive if you've been with me. Hopefully you'll still stay with me, hang out. But let's just jump on in. Honestly, I'm looking at this mess. I don't even know where to start. But I do have 2 of the Shiseido cottons. I always have these in my... Everything's dropping. I always have these in my Empties videos because I love them that much. I don't know that I say it in every one. As long as I am able to spend $9.50 on cotton squares, I'm going to spend $9.50 on those cotton squares. I have 8 packages of wipes. Yes, 8. I have various types. I like the off-brand wipes because I don't use them on my face. I use them for swatches and on my clients, so I don't really put a ton of money into wipes, and if I'm using them on my clients, it's just to like clean up under their eyes, so I just don't see any point. In fact, I've started buying baby wipes for my swatches because there's just, I mean, $1, $4, like it just doesn't make sense. So that's all of the wipes that I've gone through. I can't wait to put this stuff in the trash can. You just don't even know. I'm going to try to like zoom through the stuff that y'all know I like and that's pretty repetitive as far as my Empties videos go. And then I'll start on the stuff that may be new to you. I have 3 boxes of the Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. This is the 5 treatment pack. I use these once a week, and I know as many boxes as you see me go through of these, you're probably like, why in the world don't you get the big one? I don't know. It's just, you know, old habits. Sorry about that, are not that easy to break, and that's just a habit I have, so it's probably not going to be broken. I have 3 products from Skinceuticals. The Glypro antioxidant serum, the vitamin C and E complex. I have repurchased the Glypro, and I did not repurchase the vitamin C and E only because a company is sending me some vitamin C, and I just didn't see any point in, you know, hoarding vitamin C products when I know their shelf life is a little lower anyways than a lot of other skincare. So I just didn't repurchase this right now, but I definitely will in the future because it is one of my very favorite vitamin C serums. It is almost mattifying. So if you have oily skin, I think you'll like this, especially if you use your vitamin C in the morning. My other Skinceuticals is the HA5 Rejuvenating Hydrator. This is my 2nd bottle I've gone through. I haven't repurchased this yet, only because I'm using some other hyaluronic acids. And I can't say that I've seen a huge difference. I've seen a little bit of one because this does do good stuff for my skin. And I don't know that I'll ever go back on that statement. But right now, I just don't feel like I need it with all the stuff I'm trying to get through. But I will eventually repurchase this because, like I said, it is an amazing product. I got 2 Empties of the EltaMD Skincare UV Clear Broad Spectrum 46. I feel like I'm so super bright, but I don't want to be super, there we go. I don't want to be super dark either. This EltaMD is by far my favorite skincare brand ever. I don't remember the last time I used, and not skincare, SPF brand. I don't remember the last time I used a different SPF. I did purchase, when I repurchased this, I purchased a different SPF within the EltaMD line. It's their new antioxidant SPF. So I figure why not get some antioxidants and niacinamides in with them. Although I think this one has, I thought that one had niacinamides or ceramides one. Lord have mercy, y'all. I need some help. It's really good SPF though. Anything from EltaMD, I honestly cannot recommend enough if you're looking for sun protection. These two are in every single Empties video. The Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover, the only one that I use. I am using a Philosophy one now because it came in a kit, and just nothing compares to this. I feel like I will always have one of these in some capacity in my Empties. And the MAC Cleanse Off Oil. Hands down, the best cleansing oil / cleansing balm. I've tried so many and I've yet to find one I like more than the MAC one. I've gone through 6 or 7 bottles. I am almost done with the bottle I'm using now downstairs. So, and I will repurchase it because I just, for me, it doesn't get better than this. This does not irritate my eyes. I can put it all over my eyes. It gets every trace of mascara off, but then I can open my eyes when I'm done before I like rinse it off, and it doesn't blur my vision. Like so many of those balms I'll put on and I'm like, I open my eyes and I'm like, oh, I'm going blind. Like it's scary almost what it does to your vision, even a little bit after you rinse it off. So I just don't prefer those. This one, so good. I need to put those separate so I can get my back to MAC. This is normal. Kate Somerville Exfoliate. I'm still working on the big one that they sent me, and I will be for a while because it lasts forever. I normally only got these $24 size because, again, they last forever and I only use them once a week, but I was finished up with that one. The Purity Face Wash, Purity Made Simple, my favorite face wash. This and the Origins, what's it called? Checks and Balances. I do like that one. It smells like spearmint. It smells really good, but this one is just, I don't think it gets better than this. Again, it's very gentle, but it's very effective. It gets all my makeup off. Along with that cleansing oil, they're like the perfect pair. I'm working on a Big Daddy bottle right now, so it'll be a while before that's in my Empties. I think all the rest of this stuff, some of it's new. These are little travel, like deluxe size samples. The Belief Moisturizing Balm and the Aqua Balm, whenever these are on like 100 points, I jump on them. I think this came with a 250 point perk where it came with this and this actually, and I finished all of them. These are all from Belief. Again, the Moisturizing Balm, which I love for nighttime, especially during the winter. Rarely do I find something that works as good as this. And the Aqua Balm, which I like in the morning under makeup. And then this is the Moisturizing and Firming Eye Cream, which I actually do enjoy under makeup. A lot of people in one of my videos where I was asking about eye creams told me to use this, and I remembered that I had it, so I have been using this and do really like it. I just love the Belief line. Everything I've tried from them, I love. Sticking to some moisturizers, this is a tiny little sheer transformation cream from Ole Henriksen. I really enjoy this under makeup as well. It's not near as thick enough and moisturizing enough for nighttime for me, but I do like it under moisturizer. This is the under moisturizer, under makeup. I hope if you've been with me long enough, you're starting to speak Mandy-ese, because sometimes I don't even make sense to myself, and I don't know, I feel like some of y'all get me. Maybe. All right, this is the Kate Somerville Oil-Free Moisturizer. This was sent to me by Kate Somerville. I do love the packaging, as I'm struggling to get the top off, but I do love this tiny little, see that little hole right there? I don't know what's wrong with my lighting, but you would press it up and the product would come through just enough to use. It was fine. It wasn't revolutionary. It was good in the morning. I would not say it's anywhere near heavy enough or effective enough at moisturizing to use as a night cream unless you have extremely oily skin. But I did enjoy this fine under makeup. I think it's like $65, so I don't think I'm going to repurchase it, but it was fine for what it was. Couple eye creams that I used up. This is the Skinceuticals AGE Eye Complex, and it was more of like a balm than a cream. It had a very interesting consistency. Completely scraped the bottom of that. I did like this eye cream. This is the Lumine Bright Now 360 degree eye treatment. Didn't see any kind of difference with this really whatsoever. I don't feel like it was moisturizing enough. I used this one in the morning. Yeah, I don't think I would ever repurchase this. This I will eventually. I just like to switch up my eye creams every jar to kind of keep my skin wondering, guessing, wrinkle-free, you know. I got some tiny little samples of moisturizers. I think I've told y'all in the past that what I do with these tiny little samples is I use them on my neck and décolleté. If I'm not traveling where I could actually benefit from this size, I use these and the packets on my neck and décolleté every night. I don't want them to go to waste, and so usually I use some kind of sample serum, and then I top it with some kind of moisturizer, and these are just 3. The Origins, Natura Bissé Intense Cream, and a More Pacific Sleeping Recovery Mask. So, again, don't forget your neck and décolleté, girls. Do not. Especially if you're a side sleeper like me. And I got some big old boobs. So when I side sleep, they squish up together. I know this is like TMI. I don't think I've ever gotten this close to y'all before. They squish up together, and then I get up in the morning and sometimes I got like creases in my chest, and it's not pretty. So be sure you are moisturizing your neck and décolleté. Okay, this is the Mandy from L'Occitane. Everything is French on this bottle. Almond oil. It's the almond spray oil. This stuff smells so good, but it's so freaking expensive. This was $44, and it did not last me long at all. In fact, I got to where I only used it on my like chest and arms because it was like going away so fast. So I stopped using it on my legs and like my stomach and stuff. I just used it on my chest and arms because it was $44. So I don't think I'm going to repurchase it. But it does. If you've got like a ton of cash in your pocket that's burning a hole and you need to spend it on something and you don't need anything in your life, get this. Because it does smell really good. I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. All right. 2 more moisturizers. I do really like this. I think I got one as like a free sample, and then one came in my play box, my Sephora play box. This is the Caudalie Vino Source Cream Sorbet Moisturizing Sorbet. This is one of my favorite moisturizers to use in the morning under my SPF because it sinks in so quickly. It does not leave any kind of residue on your face, but it moisturizes. Doesn't leave you feeling dry. So eventually I will get the full size of this because if I don't keep getting samples, because I do really enjoy it. I've got 2 empties of the Josie Marin Whipped Argan Oil that I bought in my VIB Rouge haul this fall. I've got the Vanilla Apricot and the Honeysuckle Vanilla. Both smell amazing, but I was very impressed with the Vanilla Apricot. In fact, I got her latest TSV on QVC. How many letters can I say? And this is the first time that I've signed up for auto shipment. I've never seen really a purpose for that before, but this one had 2 of the body butters and then like a perfume spray. So I thought, and they changed the scents up every 3 months, so I thought it'd be worth doing auto shipment. And the next time they send it, it's the Vanilla Apricot. So I'm so excited because I'm going to have 2 more body butters and then a spray. Okay, the Pixi Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner and the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner. I did not dislike this. I don't think it did anything. Like, I feel like I use so many other acids in my routine that I did not think that adding this did anything. And this little sucker was $15. $15. It did not last long. When it came, like, I don't know, I don't pay attention, I guess, sometimes to like the ounces when I'm ordering something. And when it came, I'm like, are you serious? $15. That's really expensive when I can get my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner for $18, the full size, and it's like that tall. I just got it in the mail because this one's gone. I like this one way better than this one. This one's not bad. I know some of y'all swear by it. I just really like the Kiehl's better. I used the Skin Rescue Deep Cleanser First Aid Beauty Red Clay Cleanser. Didn't like it. This is my second one that I used. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I use it in the morning sometimes. If I worked out before I put makeup on, I would always wash my face in the morning as well to get off all the sweat and dirt and stuff. So I used it then. I just don't like the way it smells. The consistency is a little weird, so it won't be a repurchase, but it's fine for a sample. This is one of the $25 things. It's gonna be a long video, y'all. From Pharmacy. This is their Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. It's a pretty hefty deluxe sample. I was very impressed. It lasted me forever. It's a very weird consistency. It's a balm that turns into an oil on your skin. Super hydrating, but I just wasn't comfortable putting it on my face. I don't know why. Like, the first time I put it on my hand, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. So I use this specifically on my neck and décolleté and did love it for that. In fact, it was still on in the morning. I can still see it, but it didn't transfer to my sheets or pillow or anything. I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable using it on my face. So popping today. Okay, this last thing for skincare. This is lots of masks that I have used. 2 Pharmacy Hydrating Coconut Gel Mask. Well, not 2. No. I've used 2. I don't know where the other one is. This is the Hydrating Coconut Gel Mask with Echinacea Green Envy. This came in a BoxyCharm. There was 3 of them. They're fine, but they're huge. I don't know what kind of who they tested to put on your face and how big of a face they had to have, but it could cover like 2 of my faces. So I feel like I look like an idiot. I mean, my kids and my husband always laugh at me when I have these things on. But the eyes were all the way out here. The nose was down here. The chin was all the way down here. So I felt like I couldn't really get like a good reading on how this actually felt because I was constantly trying to move it over my face because it was just too darn big. All right, I have 4 Sephora. I think these are all eye masks. Yeah. I do like the Sephora eye masks. I think the Orchid might be my favorite, which is the anti-aging and smoothing one. I don't think they're the best out there. They're the most cost effective. So that's why I do keep buying them. But my favorites, stinking Shiseido. They get me every time. The Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Resist 24 Pure Retinol Express Smoothing Eye Mask. These are not cheap. I got this actually in a 500 point perk, and I've gotten samples of it before, but they're like, for 3 of them, they're like $17.50, and then I think you can get a pack of like 12 for like $68, which I don't know, but I do really like it. So don't hold it against me because I'm probably going to have them in a haul sometime soon. These are the Hydra Cool Firming Eye Gels from Skin Iceland. The reason I liked these so much is because they were like they were not like any other eye mask I've ever used in the consistency. They weren't paper. You didn't feel like you kind of had to constantly push them up because they were sinking down. They were like a jelly pad, and then you stuck it on and it stuck. So I'm honestly thinking about buying some of these or something similar. If you know something similar to this that might be a little more cost effective, let me know. But I think this would be great for my brides to put on while I'm doing their eye makeup and just have kind of like an extra pamper something, you know, and that way it can really smooth out their under eyes and get it ready for concealer. So if you've used this or if you know something else that's very similar, has that same consistency, let me know. We're done with the skincare part. I don't even know if I'm going to film the makeup part right now because I got stuff to do. I don't know. I may or may not be in the same clothes. But that's my skincare empties. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, have a very blessed day.